back-and-forth action in this one.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Marvin Bagley is out there with Jackson. Then it's Jalen Williams. Then there's Edwards. And it's McGee in at the 5 down low. Shot clock at 5. And here's Edwards outside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And Edwards has a way of making the D look helpless. Just looking past the good coverage and still converting.
Pass to Richards. George for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Williams in the post. McDaniels covering. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Edwards.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Jordan with a screen on Edwards. To the inside. Jordan misses.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Bagley finds Edwards. Now here's Williams. McGee a screen on George. Williams from long range. Richards pulls it in. And here's Minnesota now. It's a 5-point game. McDaniels against Jackson. A nice shot by Richards.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. Made no impact, but they still got the score.
Inside. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. George passes to McDaniels. Back to George. And stolen by Williams. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Edwards with it. Guarded by Morant. Pass to McGee. Here's Bagley. Back to Williams. Outside Bagley. Williams with it. Covered by Jordan. Edwards for 3. Connects from downtown. Edwards got 6.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Get out there on the corner of your high squad. It's time for teaching.
Edwards has gone a perfect 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
And Minnesota has possession, following the score by Los Angeles. To the paint. And stolen by Jackson. Outside Edwards. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
so Moran will bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 10 to halt the run. Oh,
yes, sir!
Wow!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside, Williams. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
George against Williams. Shoots over George. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 6.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Pass to Richards. Now here's George. Williams defending. Jordan with a screen on Williams. Down low. Outside for Moran. 4 on the clock. Over Edwards. And it's Bagley with a rebound.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's Edwards. 6 points for him. Pass to Jackson. Over McDaniels. And there's Jackson on the assist from Williams.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Richards with it. He's covered by Bagley. Back to George. Fires the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
With his feet set, you expect Paul George to knock that down.
Here are the Clippers. They're on a 16-7 run. Bagley for 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Really no spot on the floor where George can't hurt you with a versatile scorer.
Edwards against McDaniels. Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. To the inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
All right, look who's coming off the court. Come on, get back. The typical dancer.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Morant with it. Oh, there's the alley! And stolen by Bagley. Floats one up, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Paul George. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
And he makes a first. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
And he makes both free throws. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
They retain possession. Here's Morant. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Here's Edwards. 6 points for him. Outside, Williams. Back to Edwards. Jackson outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And it's Morant with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 7-point differential. Up top, Richards. George outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Jalen Williams. Well, when you talk about a classic 3-and-D guy, Paul George is one of the first to come to mind, Brent.
I agree, BA. I think he's been a little bit underappreciated, but this guy, both ends of the floor, with the ability to score and defend, is elite.
No good on that one. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Good on the second one.
You know, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA, gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Now here's Bagley. Yet to see a basket. Williams' shot is good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
George scanning the floor. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
I'm not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here. That's good from George. Simmons is checked in for Morant. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Murray's checked in. And so he hits both. The Clippers lead by 6. Outside Bagley. Edwards for 3. Knocks down the triple. Edwards has got 9.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Simmons, the pass to Richards. George outside. Pass to McDaniels. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Edwards with it, guarded now by George. And they'll get another chance. The shot's good. And now an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
Defensively, you're trying to prevent DeJounte from getting to the rim, but he can counter. That mid-range becomes deadly.
Here's George. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Here's Murray. Ben Simmons grabs the board. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Pass to Richards. Outside McDaniels. Now George. 6 to shoot. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Minnesota shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And Minnesota with some changes. Marjanovic checked in for Jordan. Ingram comes in for McDaniels. And it's Henderson in for Richards. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Fernando's checked in for McGee. Murray comes in for Jackson. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Bagley. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Anthony Edwards. That's good from George. The Clippers lead by 8. And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Please give a big round of applause for your Timberwolves. You can dance, baby.
Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Give him a hand, fans. You're a pop.
Here's Murray. And here's VanVleet. Outside Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Timberwolves trail by 8. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. Here's VanVleet. Following the score by Minnesota. Fernando, the pass to Murray. Over Henderson. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Murray's got his 2nd basket of the game. Murray against George. Outside Simmons.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Marjanovic. The rebound by Murray. The Clippers lead by 8. To the middle. Here's Bay. And the dunk by Bay.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Now here's Simmons. Down low. Here's Ingram. Uses the glass on the layup.
Brandon Ingram's advantage when he's down low like that still comes through in his length.
A minute 15 left in the first quarter of the game. Great open look there.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Now here's George. 12 points for him. Marjanovic. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Here's Van Vliet. Murray, a screen on Simmons. Here's Van Vliet. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Van Vliet's got 5.
Wow, great concentration. Van Vliet unfazed with a hand in his face.
And here's Ingram outside. No good there.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Pass to Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Oh, what a swat by Simmons, using his size and reach to bat away the shot.
Now George. The putback. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for Los Angeles. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, B.A., if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Edwards out there with Kuminga. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. Then it's Murray. And it's Fernando in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Edwards against Ingram. Fader on the way. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
No one there to contest. Didn't really need the fade.
Outside Simmons. The Clippers grab the miss. Van Vliet on the wing. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. No good with the triple. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 13. Pass to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Henderson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Ingram up top, defended by Murray. And that one's good. Ingram.
He's throwing the defense off balance, and then he gets to the bucket. That's a nice move from Ingram.
Van Vliet against Moran. From deep. On the wing, Murray. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta. Murray's got 7 points.
And Murray wasting no time. He had the space. He rose up. He knocked it down.
They set the pick. And here's Ingram outside. He buries it from 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Kuminga. No points so far. Pass to Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. And Los Angeles making a change here. Holmes is checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
The Timberwolves breaking their shoot.
Checked in for Holmes.
Timberwolves breaking their screw. Make some noise.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Covington, a screen on Edwards. Outside Covington. Off target from three-point range. The Clippers lead by 11. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ingram.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Edwards looking it over. Takes a three. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Nice shot by Simmons.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Moran against Van Vliet. Pass to Fernando. Now Edwards fires from deep. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got his fourth rebound in this one. To the paint. Here's Ingram. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Murray. Here's Fernando. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Los Angeles shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Jordan's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Covington. McGee, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Jackson comes in for Fred Van Vliet. Brent, what's something you've seen from Murray's time in San Antonio to now?
Well, there's been no stoppage, BA, of the type of work that DeJounte Murray puts in. Now, he's had to learn a new system, but he's adapted to that, and he continues to play both ends of the floor to make an impact.
Now here's McDaniels. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Clock at 6. And then Morant with the jam!
I mean, Just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Outside Edwards. Jackson down low, covered by Ingram. Jackson against Henderson.
Oh my goodness. Jaren Jackson Jr. Get that one trending, please.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Ingram. Beyond the arc. Fernando grabs the miss. And it's Murray with the ball for Los Angeles. Outside Edwards. Jordan against Murray. Jackson with it. The kick out to Edwards from outside the arc. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And Minnesota with some changes. Richards comes in for Ingram. And it's Paul George in for Henderson. Bagley's checked in for Los Angeles. Jalen Williams comes in for DeJounte Murray. And Minnesota with possession here. A 12-point game. Up top, Morant, guarded by Edwards. McDaniels from long range. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Outside Edwards. Pass to McGee. To the inside. Out to Bagley. Back to Jackson. Clock at 4. Hits a three-pointer. Jackson's got 9.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Now here's Morant. 7 points in the game. George, no good. Jackson surveying the D. Inside. Outside Bagley. Outside Edwards. Shoots over George. Edwards can't hit.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Morant. Outside McDaniels. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Outside Edwards. McGee, a screen on Morant. To the inside. McGee in the post. Jordan's there. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
Man, good whistle there.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That free throw misses. Ben Simmons is checked in for the Timberwolves. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Edwards. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Pass to Richards. Outside Simmons. Back to Richards. And he converts the layup.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
To the paint. Here's Williams. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes. Williams has got 12 points.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
And Simmons gets it to go.
Not a talk on defense that left him all alone.
VanVleet against Simmons. VanVleet, the pass to Williams. Over George. Williams misses.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And stolen by Bagley. Van Vliet against Simmons. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Knocks it down from distance. Give him 8 points now.
Keeping the game simple. Van Vliet just working the defense and taking what he sees there.
Pass to George. Let's go with a three. Some solid defense from Williams.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage. He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Now here's Richards. The kick out to Simmons. Jordan the screen. Simmons is doubled. 5 to shoot. Called in by McGee. Los Angeles leading by 15. Jackson outside. Pass to Van Vliet. Williams with it from behind the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Richards has got 6 rebounds in the game. George passes to Jordan. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. And McGee with the stuff.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just around 41% in the second. To the middle. Here's Jordan. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
I love the confidence from Jordan. All of his shots are going to come from the paint, so he should be confident when he's got the ball there.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
It's time for the update. If you see yourself on a big screen, then you know what to do. Show us the rules. You're on the big screen.
Making a change here. Ingram's checked in. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Los Angeles. A minute 53 left to play in the first half. The three. Buries it from 3. Porter's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Pure from 3-point range.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots.
Porter from outside. Tries yet again. And Bagley with the lay-in. And the Clippers lead by 17.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's McDaniels. And no good. Ooh, good D by Bagley. The Clippers lead by 17.
I'm open right here.
Here's Williams. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Minnesota shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Ingram. And here's McDaniels. Down low. And there's Jordan on the assist by McDaniels. Jordan's got this second bucket.
Not allowing the defense to cover him or alter his shot there was DeAndre Jordan getting to the rim.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. You know how to live here. Who wants to keep them? Make some noise! DeJounte Murray.
.12 seconds left in the second. Outside Edwards. Out to the right wing. Here's Bagley. No good. Would have counted had it gone. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Clippers ahead, up by 15. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Paul George has been sensational.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. A chance to get a quick injury report. Now an update on Jalen Williams from Allie LaForce. What do you have, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report update from LA's head athletic trainer. There's some pain in the chest area, especially when breathing. Right now, it's being called a bruise. All that said, he's already back at the game. Serious toughness on display tonight.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
We've got George, Nick Richards out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Jaden McDaniels, And it's Morant in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. The free throw drops for Morant.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Bagley. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the bucket. Bagley's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Takes contact, and a good job of Bagley fighting through at that time.
George outside. Now here's Richards. He's covered by Bagley. McDaniels against Jackson. Pass to Morant. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Bagley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. George against Williams. Cash money on the open jump shot. Williams has got 16 points now.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Williams. He's got 16. Pass to Edwards. Jackson with a screen on Morant. Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
It's his first trip to the line. That one's off.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
And he's good on the second. Here's Morant. He's got 10. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Free throw good, McDaniels. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Williams on the wing. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Pass to George. There's the 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Richards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Clippers lead by 16. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Williams, and counted from 12 feet. Williams has got 18 points in the game.
And how about Edwards? Keeping his head up and spotting the open man.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. louder section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Which louder section wants a t-shirt?
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. George outside. From behind the arc. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
DeAndre Jordan dominates this game on both ends around the glass.
Edwards, a pass to McGee. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. Timberwolves trail by 16. George outside. Pass to McDaniels. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the score by Minnesota. Just 5 on the clock. Bagley is screened on George. Here's Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he knocks down the first one. And Williams drops them both. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to George. Outside McDaniels. Launches a 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. McDaniels got 9.
Well, George out there moving the rock and figuring out where his teammates were to have success on that possession.
Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. And here's Edwards outside. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Now here's Morant. He's getting... Oh, Ja Morant. My goodness.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Williams passes to McGee. Edwards with it. To the left wing. Back to Williams. Pass to Jackson. 6 to shoot. From the baseline. Again, the Clippers score.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance. Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
He drops it from range.
And he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Now here's Jackson. 11 points in the game. Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Well, at 6'11" and that active, Bagley, that's easy stuff.
Jordan with a screen on Edwards. From deep, Morant. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Edwards on the wing. George defending. Edwards gets the bucket. Edwards has got 6 here in the quarter.
The focus Edwards has, I mean, being able to still drain the shot despite aggressive coverage.
Now here's Richards. Defense is right there. From deep, Morant. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Bagley's got 8 rebounds in the game. Jackson down low. Covered by Jordan. Jackson can't get it to go. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Trailing by 17. And it's blocked by Edwards.
Yeah, good anticipation helps Edwards see the shot forming. Then his speed gets him there for the block.
Come get it, come get it. Back to Williams. Pass to Edwards. From downtown. It's rebounded by Minnesota. McDaniels from long range. The offensive rebound. Jordan with the bucket.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Now here's Edwards. 17 points in the game. And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get up for your Timberwolves dancer.
Ingram's checked in for Richards. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Murray's checked in. Now Williams. 20 points for him. Williams with the screen. Murray deciding where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Murray. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
And that one misses. And Brandon Ingram was the key piece of the Anthony Davis trade. That move changed his career, Brent.
No doubt about it. B.I. won the most improved player of the year in his first season away from the Lakers. So sometimes that change of scenery can open up opportunity and get you a chance to show your excellence.
Good on the second one.
Ingram just continuing to impress and taking strides in the right direction. Just a tremendous amount of offensive weaponry.
Outside, Williams nails it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 9 points here in the second half.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Morant. He's got 15. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Los Angeles.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
And the first one at the line is good. Simmons is checked in for Minnesota. Fernando's checked in for Los Angeles. Fred VanVleet comes in for Edwards. And that's good as he hits both shots. The Clippers lead by 15. Outside Murray. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Second personal foul.
And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all three levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Henderson, he's checked in for Ja Morant.
Known as a stellar defender, Murray's offensive game has also come a long way. He's established that confidence on that end, and he's not done improving.
Now here's George. He's got 15. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Now he shot well from the line tonight, going 4 of 5. That's good from George. George hits them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Los Angeles leading by 16. Jackson with a screen on Ingram. To the inside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Murray looking more and more comfortable in these pick and roll sets. That's a sweet time.
Falls for Jackson. Timberwolves trail by 19. Henderson scanning the floor. Outside McDaniels. Back to Henderson. 5 on the clock. George for 3. Counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
And George has been assertive in this one, shouldering the load offensively.
Williams a screen on Ingram. Murray with it. Guarded now by George. Offensive board. Murray's shot is good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Henderson. No points so far. George for 3. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Jackson against McDaniels. Williams from long range. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail by 18. Henderson outside. Simmons with a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Simmons. Here's Ingram. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Brandon Ingram showing off the ways he can score. You know he's playing well when he's this patient to do so.
Van Vliet finds Williams. Here's Fernando. To the paint. Here's Murray. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
But that screen wasn't quite as effective as it could be. However, they find a way to get it done. Credit the shooter for overcoming that aggressive defense.
Now here's George. 23 points in the game. They get it back, and it's good for 2. McDaniels got 8 here in this quarter. The Clippers lead by 16. Outside Murray. With the drive. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
The combination of length and speed, defenses have a lot of trouble handling DeJounte Murray off the drive.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one. Free throw drops from Murray. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Keegan Murray's checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. He does not get the second one. Timberwolves trail by 17. Ingram finds Simmons. Now Henderson. Williams defending. Out to the wing. George against Murray. George passes to Simmons. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Van Vliet. Murray inside. George defending. Murray's shot is good. 7 seconds left in the third. Ingram fires from way outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers out in front by 19 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th. They've got Bruno Fernando, Murray out there with Fred Van Vliet. Then it's Keegan Murray, and it's Edwards in at the 3. Now here's Ingram. Pass to Simmons. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Van Vliet. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
That free throw good from Van Vliet.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
Both free throws good from Van Vliet. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Minnesota. 19-point game. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Edwards against Ingram. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Over Ingram. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 19 points.
Well, Edwards can be so accurate, making shots look easy at times.
Morant against Van Vliet. Now here's Morant, tightly guarded, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 14 points here in the second half.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Van Vliet outside. From the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. Now here's Ingram. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, cleared for takeoff.
Pass to Van Vliet. They get it again. Murray from outside. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. McDaniels is checked in for Covington. Jackson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And so it's Minnesota with it. Down by 15. Van Vliet against Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone but Jackson Jr.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Morant. Clock at 6.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops for Morant. And Morant drops them both. The Clippers lead by 13. Van Vliet outside. Outside Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Ingram. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Another miss by Minnesota. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Murray passes to Van Vliet. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Edwards, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Henderson, the pass to Ingram. Morant looking for an opening. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. The Clippers lead by 10. Outside Edwards. Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. Edwards for 3. Again, the miss by Edwards.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Now here's Morant. McDaniels finds Henderson. Here's Simmons, guarded by Van Vliet. And it's Simmons with the jam.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
It's Edwards on the wing. McDaniels covering. Murray's shot is good.
Early on in his NBA career, Murray showing he's a capable shooter.
Henderson, the pass to Ingram. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Van Vliet with it. Pass to Murray. Jackson outside. Over Simmons. Jackson gets the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 13.
And I love that Jackson Jr. doesn't get fazed by the defense. He's just staying locked in on scoring despite the solid contest.
Here's Morant. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds. Minnesota. Some changes for Minnesota. Jordan's checked in for Ben Simmons. And it's Paul George in for Henderson. McGee, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Jalen Williams comes in for Fred Van Vliet. George against Williams. Gets the 14-footer to fall. George has got 25 points.
George showing the length and the lift to get to the mid-range.
Murray passes to Edwards. Murray, a screen on McDaniels. Pass to Jackson. Jordan against McGee. And here's Murray. 5 to shoot. Williams, a screen on Morant. Murray for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 11. And he lobs it up. And stolen by Edwards. Now here's Williams. Back to Edwards. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Richards is checked in for Minnesota. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Bagley's checked in. Timberwolves have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Morant, the pass to George. Inside. McDaniels inside. Jackson on him.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Third team foul.
Free throw good, McDaniels. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. And here's Edwards outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Richards has got 8 rebounds in the game. And here's Morant outside. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 8 now. Jackson against Morant. Outside Bagley. Williams, a screen on McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Morant. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Richards. Kicks it to George. Over Williams. George with the bucket. George has got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. That one no good. McDaniels with some nice D. Timberwolves trail by 11. Here's George. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. George has got 29 points.
Well, Paul George just felt out the defense there. And because they weren't close, he could just pull up.
Here's Williams. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Left side, Morant. so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. Los Angeles leading by 8. And here's Edwards. McGee, a screen on McDaniels. Down low. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Pass break, Minnesota. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Anthony Edwards. Third personal foul. 15 fouls.
Free throw good, McDaniels. The Clippers shooting 27% here in the fourth. Edwards, a pass to McGee. Back to Edwards. Outside Bagley. Pass to Edwards. Outside Bagley to stop the drought. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Like to see him take it there. Marvin Bagley, confident play.
Jordan with a screen on Edwards. Morant, the pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Now here's Bagley. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Bagley's got 9 points here in the second half. Morant against Edwards. Ooh, Morant going right at him.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Jackson outside. And Los Angeles, another three.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game."
Thank you for that, Allie. And Minnesota with possession here. 9-point game. Moran against Edwards. Pass to Richards. Here's George. Jordan with a screen on Williams. For three, George knocks it down from distance. George has got 9 points now in the quarter.
What's the pick used for? It's used for separation. Paul George got it there.
McDaniels against Edwards. Knocked away. George with a steal. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter here. Buries it from three. Now just a 3-point Clipper lead.
Paul George stepping up big time.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Pass to McGee. Edwards with it, pounded by Morant. From 10 feet away, and again, it's the Clippers.
Wow, Edwards almost makes it look effortless, like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Here's Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
And he just powered through contact, trying to complete the play.
He gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And Morant drops them both.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Edwards against McDaniels. And he sinks it.
And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that.
Now here's Morant. To the inside. Here's Jordan. Count it! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Oh, DeAndre Jordan sinks that shot. Not the first option, but doing the job.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Edwards, a pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. On the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. They're down by 5. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Double
Tries a three off the inbound. That shot, no good. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jaron, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active, just being able to move my feet, being able to stay low on defense, you know, all those things keep you engaged. And when you do those things, you can make a big impact as the anchor of the team. And, you know, everybody else, they take pride in defense. So if I'm working with everybody else, it's great.
Thanks, Jaron. Congrats on your success.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jalen Williams.
Thank you.